The Skandhas, of which the Vijnana is the fifth, resemble the reflections of the trees and water. They are to be regarded as maya and a dream. They are so by thought construction. Make no discriminations. Enlightenment is about our relationship with the world. Our relationship with the world is typically or conventionally understood in terms of us being an individual experiencing an external world, cognizing an external world. But this understanding needs to be dismantled. And in this video we're going to explore this in forensic detail from where you are. It's very important that you follow this from where you are and not from where you think I am. So let's begin. First of all, there's something going on. We can say this much. There's something going on. There isn't nothing going on. There's something going on. We call it the world, the universe, the cosmos. There's something going on. I call it the field of experiencing, or the stream of experiencing. And this is true whether you're awake or asleep, or in some other kind of altered consciousness, altered state of consciousness. So there's something going on. And the very fact that there isn't nothing, that there's actually something, is quite miraculous, quite incredible, astounding, astonishing. And that's one possibility that we have at this point to remain in that awareness, to rest in that awareness. So there's this stream of experiencing. And what consciousness does is it discriminates. It discriminates in accordance with what we might call the senses. We say, well, some parts of this experiencing are visual, some are auditory, and some relate to the senses of smell, touch, and taste. And there are also feelings about this, feelings and thoughts. We like some of this, some of it we don't like, some of it we're indifferent to. And we'll think about that and perhaps start planning about how we can get more of what we like and avoiding what we don't like. And we would say, yes, there's something definite, an object or entity that we are perceiving, a definite, demarcated object, a particular form. So we get lost in the stream of experiencing. And the key factor is this discriminating consciousness which wants to put things into categories of sights, of sounds, of tastes, and so on. So these categories are known as the Skandhas. And consciousness, this discriminating consciousness, is one of those Skandhas. The Skandhas represent the fundamental discrimination that goes on within the stream of experiencing. I'll mention the words that are usually associated with these categories in the order that they're usually given, but you can ignore this if you like. The first one is rupa, which is normally translated as form. It's what demarcates something within the stream of experiencing. It's what attracts the attention. Our attention is attracted to a particular form or shape, Or it could be a sound or a feeling or anything. Rupa is what the attention is drawn to. There are feelings associated with this, vedana, pleasant feelings, unpleasant feelings, or perhaps even indifference. And we recognize this as a clear perception. This is samjna. We say it's a sight, a sound, a taste, a touch, a smell. And we have some thoughts about this, some thoughts which might develop into particular patterns of thinking, patterns of behaviour. And this fuels the discriminating consciousness, Vijnana, into the belief that we're experiencing something out there, something external. And then the attention moves to another form, and so on. So this is what's going on. Let's apply it now to you, to your immediate situation. You're hearing these words. You might be actually looking at the video and seeing a digital representation of me. You might be looking at the text, either a hard copy or a copy on the screen, the text of the verse. Or you might be thinking about something else altogether. Your attention will be on that. This is rupa. There will be feelings. Perhaps you're a bit bored and struggling to stay with the video, or perhaps you're right into it and you might be quite excited about where this is going. So there are feelings going on, these are vedana. And then you'll actually believe that you're perceiving something outside of yourself. You're hearing a sound, and that sound's coming from outside. You're seeing something from outside you. This is the perception, fueled by your thoughts and discriminating consciousness, which is giving reality to this understanding that you're experiencing something external. So these thoughts are samskara. I think I forgot to mention them the last time. And the consciousness is Vijnana. So we've got rupa, vedana, samjna, samskara, and Vijnana. These are the words, and there's an excellent article on Wikipedia about the Skandhas. Now, the actual verse says, make no discriminations. So we don't want to get too involved in this. We don't want to get too involved in this because there's one important factor which has been missed out. It's generally understood that these Skandhas are pretty comprehensive and cover everything. The article on the Skandhas points out that this isn't necessarily so. And there's one very important element that's missed out, one very important factor that's missed out, and that is the attention. The attention actually could be said to come within Vijnana. And this is our way out, actually. But we'll be looking at Vijnana in more detail when we come to verse 13. But for now we'll just stick with verse 11. It's saying the Skandhas, this whole thing of objects which we think of as external, this is our samskara, our mental habit. This and all of the Skandhas resemble the reflections of the trees in water. And this is what we have to do. We have to come back to our essential awareness, which is the nature of the attention itself. Just like we relegate all the experiences we've had up to this point either as dreams or memories, We relegate these skandhas to the reflection of trees in water, this water being the awareness, your awareness. Because this process of the skandhas is a fabrication by which we construct notions of an external world. They are to be regarded as maya and a dream. All these experiences which we consider to be the world and our experience of the world, we step back from it, just as we step back from a night's sleep and regard everything as a dream. And Maya, with a capital M here, is not simply the dream or the illusion, but it's that power by which consciousness gives reality to the dream or the illusion. Even when we're in a dream and we know it's a dream, it still feels very real. We have a sense of reality about this world. We think of it as concrete, as real. This is actually the power of Maya, the power of illusion or delusion. This is something we can look at, how we give a sense of reality to whatever it is our attention is on at any particular moment. It doesn't matter whether we're awake or in a dream. Right now you're experiencing something. Right now there's stuff going on, the field of experiencing, the stream of experiencing. But you will say that you are experiencing something. And you will hold to that. You will think that you there are experiencing something out here. At this moment, my voice. That's what seems real. Your attention is on the voice. You have thoughts about it. You have feelings about what's being said, about the voice. And you would say you're perceiving it, and you relegate it to out there. These are the skandhas in operation. So come back to the awareness that there is simply something truly astonishing happening. Come back to your own sense of being, which is bigger than everything that's happening. And make no discriminations.